Hey, hey! We've got two groups here, baby. Cheers. Rising as One podcast and PRFC fan show together.
And we're here in Chandler on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, moments after the Champions League final ends.
That was an awesome game. Well, it was kind of weird, but it was awesome.
There were no winners. It was either hated Real Madrid or hated Liverpool.
Yeah, that bicycle kick was pretty nice,
That
though.
rocked.
So, enough of that. Let's get to the Phoenix Rising match.
Yes, I'm not happy.
And why aren't we happy? It's because Zach Lubin gets another start, and in the 3rd minute, Zach Lubin goes from the Carius School of Goalkeeping. What happened on that play?
I'm wondering if it's not a mental thing. Ever since the Open Cup, we're not there.
Yeah, so on that play, just a bad clearance, so it goes right to Swope Park. They give a ball into the box, and it's a ball that Lubin should catch, but he drops it.
Yeah,
he drops it. It just falls perfectly for Swope to put in, and Haji Berry just slides it right in.
I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. Hopefully, Patrice is getting his size 11s up somebody's butt.
Hey, we still got 45 minutes.
We got 45 minutes to fix it.
Well, I think that's what's important, what happens in the locker room right now, because what I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing the creativity that we usually see, and I can't sit here and say that it's being stopped by Swope Park, because their defense doesn't merit that kind of credit at this point. They're just on the field, so I don't understand why we're not having the creativity.
I don't even know if it's as much the creativity. I think we're creating chances. It's the finishing that's been lacking. And it's the finishing that's been lacking the last few matches. It goes back to the Open Cup loss to Fort
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Lots of clear-cut chances we could have put in.
We just
Sacramento, we were peppering the net.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Put in a penalty kick. And now today, Jason Johnson gets basically a sitter early in the match.
He could have walked it in the goal.
Whiffs it. Solomon Asante gives a good ball to Cortez. He can't get a good touch on it.
Boys, I love you. Get on it.
There's still time to fix it, and we are creating these chances. The announcers were even saying we dominated the last 15, 20 minutes there. But unless this quality can improve, we're looking at a loss.
Here's what Dominic's saying. I'm dead wrong. Which is okay, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's not necessarily true.
No.
We could be doing better.
No, we could be doing better, but I do see what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, we are getting more chances. I think I was setting up too much technical equipment during the game. What I don't feel like is that I'm not seeing the Phoenix Rising that I've seen in other games when they come out all gangbusters. I don't know what's holding them back. Is it the Open Cup loss? Is it a mental game at this point?
I'm saying it's a mental thing. And that happens. Teams get into a slump mentally. And they're like, you know what? And then once they get over that mental block or whatever it is, all of a sudden they're firing on all pistons and they go. And I think that's what's going to happen.
I think it's interesting now. You see 2 consecutive matches, and really you even go back to some of the matches we drew against Fresno. We're falling behind often, and we're giving up goals in the first 20 minutes of these matches. This was a big problem in preseason against MLS sides. We were falling behind often in preseason, and we thought that we had fixed it early in the year with some strong defense, and now it's rearing its head again.
Right.
How do we solve that?
Right. You know what? You're absolutely right. When we were at the Pig and Pickle, there was a group of people there who had never seen a soccer game, right? Brand new fans, and we had to explain to them that we have started becoming the team who lets the other team score, and we love to come from behind. The problem is, that's not the way to play footy.
It's also not good for the fans' hearts.
Right. Especially us old guys. No, man. I would rather get out in front like 3-0.
Do you guys think we can come back in this?
Yes, absolutely. When we played, I can't remember who it was, but we came back. We were from Los Dos. They were beating us 3-1 at the half, and we came back and won 4-3. That was like the biggest comeback of the century.
So I'm going to say something controversial here.
Don't say it.
I am.
Oh, God.
Because Dom's going to ream on me right now. I like
Which means you're a masochist, so you know he's going to ream on you. You're going to say it anyway.
I am. I like 3 in the back. I like 3 in the back.
Dude, this is supposed to be a family show. Kevin's always the one who's doing it.
I think.
You know what? We're going to have my mom back on our next show, and she's going to go off on you.
No, she likes me.
You know what's crazy? I think it's just crazy enough it might work down 1-0 at halftime. I don't think you can start out with 3 in the back against a team of this caliber. But now that we're losing and we need to chase the match, I don't think it's so bad. What do we have to lose? We're down.
Well, that's exactly what I'm saying. Let's get aggressive. Let's go offensive. Let's take this. We got 3 in the back. We got Mala in the back, and Mala, you know what? He is a rock. I did an interview with him, and he tapped me on the leg during the interview. I thought I'd been hit by a piece of iron. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Solid.
No, I might be old and decrepit, but it seemed pretty damn solid.
No, these guys are they're athletes. I mean, they're premier athletes. Yeah. So they're going to be like.
I'll tell you something else I don't like. I don't like Lambert on the right. I want Lambert.
It's kind of weird. That was kind of weird. Lambert on the right. But what do you think? What do you think about that?
Clearly, Carterone has something in mind. We haven't seen him too active in this match, but we still have another half. Things can change, and I think. The biggest thing is it's still early in the season. Even if we lose this match, we have St. Louis on Wednesday, but we got to get a win in one of these.
We need to win today. I don't want to have to win the next game. I would like to win the next game, but I want to win this game.
Yeah, but I think we can. I think we can take St. Louis, at least from what the few little pieces I've seen of St. Louis. I think we have a good chance against them. But I agree. I think we need to take 3 today, minimum 1. I don't even want to think in terms of 1, but I'll take it if I have.
We're 4 points behind Salt Lake. I don't like that.
So something that you guys said on Rising of One podcast that I think was so true. You were talking about the teams that we've beaten and where they stand in the rankings. Dom, why don't you expand on that? Because you know what? I really think that you guys had some great points.
I mean, look, it's not that complex. We've played 4 teams in the top 8 this season. We have 1 point from those 4 matches, 1 draw and 3 defeats. The best team that we've beaten this season is Reno, and we won that match because of a last-second PK. We have 2 wins over OKC, 2 wins over Los Dos, and 1 win over Tulsa. That's 15 of our points against the absolute bottom of the league.
Yep, we need to start showing quality play against the Real Monarchs, the Sacramentos, and we're going to get our chance with Sacramento. It's coming quick.
Yep.
You know what? And that's when we get to prove ourselves.
That's next week, isn't it? No, St. Louis is next
2
week.
weeks.
St. Louis is Wednesday, Sacramento is following Saturday.
Because we have 10 days between the St. Louis game and the Sacramento game, which is good for us. So it's not that we don't believe in the team, but Dom, I think you're absolutely right. We have something to prove because all we're doing at this point, it's like a professional team going up against a USL, or not a USL team, a high school team. We need to be able to, no, it's an exaggeration, but you get what I'm saying. We need to be beating teams that are on the top of the standings, and that way we start showing that we've got some oomph behind the hype.
Right, and I guess we can close with this. These next 45 minutes are going to be crucial. Swope has been a thorn in our side last season in the draw at Phoenix Rising Soccer Complex this season, and we just got to send a message. Hit them hard. Let them know that we can actually beat this team because right now they don't respect us.
Beat them down.
They don't respect us.
They set me crying last season for 2 days.
And they gotta respect us.
And the thing is we have the team, we have the talent, and most of all, we have the chemistry.
We do have great chemistry.
And so we got to beat them down. So let's wrap this up. You know, this is actually quite awesome because we are the PRFC fan show, and we've got Rising as One podcast represented by Dominic. And next time we want to get more of your boys on here. We need to get Kyle and Jeff on here too.
Absolutely.
Yep. Love that.
You know, because I think this is going to be good stuff.
This is good.
Absolutely.
Good. We love.
You guys know what you're talking about. We just blather on.
Yeah, man.
No, but seriously, love the energy that you guys bring. Love the energy that you guys bring, covering the players, covering the fan base, getting great interviews, and that's something that we need because sometimes we get a little bit too deep into the recaps, and you need a balance there. You need the hardcore support, and we love that. So
we are the Benny Hill to the I don't know, some sports commentator guy. I don't even know what.
By the way, one last thing. What do you guys think about FC Cincy getting MLS?
I like that.
Yeah.
You know what?
We talked about this.
They're getting 10, 15,000 people per match.
They're getting over 20,000 for some.
I mean, that's awesome. Dude, you know, I mean, our stadium doesn't even hold 10,000, and these guys are averaging.
Yeah.
twice our stadium. That's beautiful. So you know what? Congratulations.
We weren't
Cincy.
in that race.
We weren't
if
in that
we'd
race,
been
but
in that
that's
race,
fine.
we'd be bitter.
I mean,
but we weren't.
No, and I'm happy for you, Cincinnati. Good on you.
And I think one thing too here is it comes down to logistics. FC Cincinnati was averaging over 15,000 a match before we were in USL, so they had this in their mind for a long time. They had to deal with a lot of local politics, 3 different stadium sites. They had to find the right one.
Yep. Whether it's going to be in Ohio or Kentucky or
right.
Yeah,
but they did
crazy.
that, and they had their stadium renderings out a while ago. Now we have the stadium rendering out. Now we have the financing. And
they're already
everything is lined up. I think we're going to have a great chance at spot 27, maybe at the end of this year.
I agree. The game started, so we got to shut up. PRFC Fan Show.
Rising as
Rising
One
as One.
pod.
There it is. See you later.